Tracy Sims, and we are here with our first episode of our long-awaited Scooby-Doo series. This is the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. For those of you who may not be aware, that is actually the title of a Scooby-Doo cartoon from, back in the late 80s, early 90s, maybe? I think it was somewhere in the 80s. I don't know. Not one of the original ones, but still with all the original voices and everything. I think it was just Shaggy, Scooby. I think Scrappy was in it, and Daphne, and that was it. So it kind of sucked because like half the crew wasn't even there, and Scrappy sucked, and we all know that. So let's just not even get into that. But anyway, so I just loved the fact that when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for the Scooby-Doo challenge, I was like, how am I going to make this different? I can mix it with a 13 Ghosts challenge, and then we can call it the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and it uses the same title of a cartoon series that I used to watch, and it was just magical, and it was beautiful. Anyway, so with that being said, I am so excited. I have wanted to do a Scooby-Doo theme LP since I started my channel, and it has been a long time coming. I know Cats and Dogs has been out for a while, but I was on a hiatus, so I did create these characters a while ago, but obviously I wasn't going to play with them or do anything with them because that was something that I wanted to share with you guys, and now that we are back, this is something that we were doing. So, what are we doing? We have the Scooby Gang, and they have been, I hate to say this, but it is true, they have been bastardized from what you are used to. So if you watch the original cartoon, if you watch any of the newer cartoons with the unoriginal voices, I'm sorry, but watch the original back from 1969. I'm not that old, but I remember watching those as a kid. You gotta watch all that. Watch from the very beginning. All of them. Just all of them. I was originally going to create the series and create the characters the way they were and kind of do like where they're going around solving mysteries and maybe they would meet famous people like the new Scooby-Doo movies when they used to do that. But I was just like, I saw a lot of people. I'm sorry, somebody just texted me and I got really distracted for a second. Like I need to mute it so I don't keep hearing texts come through. Sorry. So I was originally going to do that and it was going to be like, normal. And then I saw so many people, like even before Pets came out, like creating like, look, it's Scooby-Doo toddlers. And there were Scooby-Doo Sims everywhere. And I was like, you know what? People are going to create Scooby-Doo and the characters and everything. And they know that there have been Scooby-Doo characters out there. It's kind of like I did My Little Pony characters. I'm not the only person who did My Little Pony characters. But I was like, you know what? I need something different. I don't want it to be exactly like the cartoon and be the same where if somebody else is doing something, it could potentially be similar. Because I don't go out, like, I didn't go out and search. Did anyone do a Scooby-Doo LP? Because I don't want to know. Because I came up with this idea when I started my channel, and it's not going to dissuade me from doing it, and I do not want to see. Like, I don't want to know because I don't want, if I had an idea or something I was doing and somebody else did something similar, I don't want it to break my idea or stop me from doing it, So I haven't checked. I have no idea. But I kind of went with the assumption that, people are probably going to do it very similar. So I'm doing it different. So what we have this is Scooby Dark, basically. We are doing Scooby-Doo Dark. So the 13 Ghost Challenge, which we are kind of wrapping up in here, I'm going to post the link below for the challenge. It is a long, drawn-out challenge. There's a lot of rules. We're not doing like 90% of the rules. What we are going to do with that, I'm not going to go into everything about the challenge just because it's long and drawn out and I don't want anyone getting confused because it's a lot to read. First of all, it's like 5 or 6 pages. And I'm not doing all of that because you're supposed to only have one sim and you have to write the book of life for each one of the sims that you like reap their souls. And I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. I just want to use it as we're going to collect 13 souls. So we're going to use the guide from the 13 Ghost Challenge for what the essence and the sims that we have to collect and everything. And we're going to kill these sims. So this is like, Scooby-Doo is not solving mysteries. We are murdering people straight up. So if you can't handle that, I would avoid watching this because this is not your typical gang. So I will introduce you. You can probably see the characters in the bottom panel. We have all of our Mystery Inc. gang. We do not have Scrappy because I just don't know how to feel about Scrappy because he was kind of a pain in the ass. I did grow up with a lot of Scrappy, in the cartoons, but maybe we add him down the road if everybody really wants him just because he could be a total douche nozzle of a puppy. We can make him a little dog. We can make him a cat for all I care. No, he needs to be a little dog. We can make him a tiny little, like, nasty dog. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into, you know what? Let's zoom out and let's see the house that they live in. So we are living in Midnight. What is the name of this? You know what? That's the vampire one. Whatever it's called. I'm all over the place because I'm really excited about this. It's one of the first things that I'm recording when I'm as coming back. So I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I forgot how to do this. I'm getting used to it. But what is the name of this town? Whatever it is. It's the, what is going on over there? Oh, that was just so weird. So yeah, so this is it Forgotten Hollow? Is that what it is? Yes, Forgotten Hollow. Forgotten Hollow? Yeah. So this is a world that I created. I took the blank base that I had done for my history challenge when I wiped out all the lots. I took that and I added a bunch of lots and stuff from the gallery. I added a bunch of Sims that I made, Sims that I had gotten off the gallery, Sims from other series that I did. So this is like a whole new world base. So you can see, I'm pretty sure this is Adventure down here. It is. He will never go away. So we have a house over here that I got off the gallery. It's filled with a bunch of Sims. Here's a house. I don't think it has anybody. I think there's some vampires over here. Another house over here. What is that? I don't know. I just slapped some houses around. I didn't really think about the vampire theme, so we might replace these couple of houses. It's not important what the houses look like. This is actually a bar, a restaurant bar. I think it's a bar. I actually used this same game base in another game. I'm gonna play this while we go on. And my Sims own that, so that is an update video that I want to do on that series, but that's totally separate. Anyway, so our characters. So we have Fred, who is out here. So Fred Jones, he's walking around. So all of these guys, I'll show you the house after we go through them. So this is the outside of the house. They live in it's the Mystery Manor, which Mystery Inc. is their detective agency in the Scooby cartoons. We know this. And there was an old Disney movie called Mystery Mansion. I almost call this Mystery Mansion. And I swear to God, I just remember watching that movie as a kid thinking Disney hates us all because it was kind of scary as a kid. It's probably not scary now. It's like Watcher in the Woods. Like, as a kid, you were like, that's scary. And now you're like, it's not really scary, but at the same time, what the hell, Disney? Why were we watching this shit when we were like 10? Anyway. So it's kind of like, I was going to call it Mystery Mansion, and then I was like, nah, it's Mystery Manor. It's like a little tie-in for both. Anyway, so because they have to collect these 13 souls, they're all freaking assholes. So I basically took their personalities and I made them like the worst of the worst. So, I tried to make like obviously this is my interpretation. It's my twist on them. They don't look exactly the same, but of course Fred's got his ascot because fuck it, Fred needs an ascot. Sorry. So anyway, Fred is active. So he is, because I figure Freddie, it seemed like he was the active jock in high school, right? They're young adults, but whatever. He's a kleptomaniac. He's mean. He has the dastardly reward trait over here because he is a public enemy. So he's going to be like beating people. So he's kind of a dick in that sense. They all have bad traits, all of them. I've also cheated some skills in for them to kind of help them with who I think they are. So he's got 8 in the fitness skill. He's got 6 in the handiness skill. He's now building logic. That was new. He didn't have that. He's got a 7 in the mischief skill, 5 in wellness, because I figure, he's probably a little health conscious, wants to be healthy for being active. And he's got a 3 in the woohoo skill because, he might have to woo some ladies, okay? We have Shaggy Rogers. I know his name is Norval, but we're just calling him Shaggy. So Norval, quote unquote, Shaggy Rogers, but he's just Shaggy. I don't think we could fit Norval Shaggy in the first name field. I might not have tried. He is basically the only one of them that basically has a personality where if he wasn't a dick, he would have. So he's a dog lover, he's lazy, he's a glutton. And he has the new animal aspirations, a friend of the animals. Because, hello, Scooby, So he's basically the only one that we can go into cast afterward and check him out a little bit better. So, oh, my game glitched a little bit. There we go. Hold on. Here he is. So So I know, please, seriously, I really do not want to hear anyone be like, the hair color's not exactly right. This isn't exactly right. Like, for God's sakes, people, just please don't do this to me. Like, it drives me bonkers. These are my interpretations, and they're different. And they're kind of the same. I tried to work with their colors and give them so that they seemed familiar and yet so foreign because all of them except for Shaggy are assholes. He's probably the only one who's not just because he's pretty much has the same personality, minus the stoner part. But anyway. Uh, and then we have Daphne over here who will be going and getting a lot of our, Daphne and Velma are over here. So here is Daphne. She is, oh, I forgot to go Shaggy's. Hold on. Shaggy's skills. He's got the baking skill. He's got the bowling skill. He's got the cooking skill, gourmet cooking skill, guitar, handiness, mischief, a little bit of mischief, mixology, pet training. I maxed him on that because he's got to deal with the dog. Programming, a little vet skill in case Scooby gets sick, and the video gaming skill. So, nothing that's really that helpful. I don't really know what he's here for. Aside from, I'm just kidding. Daphne over here, she is going to be our little vixen, who's going to be drawing in a lot of our victims. So she is jealous, she's materialistic, she's hot-headed, and she has the alluring trait because she's a serial romantic. And as you can see, she's a very new, vamped up, sexy version of Daphne. Her skill, she's got charisma, dancing, gardening, because we're going to have to grow some plants here, piano, singing, violin, wellness, and she's maxed out on the woohoo skill because girls got to work it because she got to be drawn in people. So she's got a lot of like the singing violin and stuff to kind of, go out there. Oh, I'm going to go to the club and I'm going to sing and I'm going to lure in some unsuspecting, good Lord, this is really loud in my ear. I got to turn it down. Hold on. Okay. To lure in our unsuspecting victims. So she's going to help. And we have Velma, who is our mad genius evil scientist. She's, by the way, Velma's always been one of my favorites. And I have a Velma costume. I was Velma for Halloween one year. Not this Velma. Normal Velma. Sorta. I didn't have a turtleneck. I wore a regular shirt. But anyway, she's genius. She's evil. She is insane. And she's a quick learner because she has the master vampire aspiration because Velma is a vampire. So she will be feeding off our victims and getting her nutrients from a victim. Look, she thinks it's hilarious. I love it. I love it. That was great. That was beautiful. So yeah, she'll be feeding off our victims when we have them. And her skills. She is a gardening skill. The herbalism skill, because you just gotta make potions and shit. I don't, whatever, theoretically. Logic skill, mischief skill. They all have the mischief skill. Parenting skill. Why does she have the parenting skill? Why does she have the parenting skill? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, the pipe organ skill, because she's a vampire. Rocket science, vampire lore, video gaming, and the woohoo skill, too, because, she's gonna, get some victims. And then, of course, we have Scooby Dark. He is the complete opposite of Scooby-Doo. So he is the opposite colors. He's got the Scooby-Doo spots. So he's got all the exact same spots that Scooby has, but they are brown and he is black. So he is the reverse of Scooby. He's got a spike collar and he is a freaking asshole dog. So we're going to see how this. He's a troublemaker, he's a hunter, and he is aggressive. So he is the complete opposite of our cowardly Scooby. He is Scooby Dark. And his name is actually Scooby Dark, so we'll see how that works. So this is also why Shaggy has to have all these skills, because I'm not necessarily sure a vet's really going to appreciate this asshole coming in. I haven't played with them, so I don't know. So this is a house I got off the gallery, so I love it. So we've got our little kind of bar area back here. You've got your little... They're dancing... He's just kind of grooving, and she is like glomping over here, like bam. Pipe organ for Velma, our kitchen and everything. We've got this little outside area here with our vampire trees, which is awesome. And that tells me they can grow in these little pots. I was hoping. And then upstairs we have our bedroom. So this one was perfect for Daphne. I only changed a few things around, so I'll tell you when we get there. So this is Daphne's bedroom. Velma's over here in their little closet area. There was some cabinets over here that I took out, and so I could put the vet station here. So, Shaggy can take care of Scooby. We don't want him biting vets. We don't want to get sued. This is Shaggy's room over here. There was a door here I just removed and put the dog bed so Scooby would have a place to sleep. This is Velma's room, so I added some books all over the place of custom content. So there's books everywhere. She's got her vampire lore book floating around here somewhere. I don't know where it went. Um, she's probably got it in her inventory. She's got a coffin too that she can sleep in. And then this room over here, I made Fred's room. It was originally purple and was like a kid's room, but I took all the decorations out and just changed the colors of the curtains, wallpaper, floor, and just changed and gave him some stuff. And he's got a ton of mirrors around because he's Fred and he's a little vain, even though we don't have that trait. So he's got a ton of mirrors because he likes to look at himself, you know. We actually should probably put in some exercise equipment, but I guess he can go to the gym. The only other thing we added, I don't think there was a third floor, is there? Oh my God, there is. Oh yeah, there is. That's right, because there's some coffins up here. Um, oh, and then there's just an area up here. I didn't even know this was up here. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. So anyway, what I added was this basement because we're going to get unsuspecting victims. So for the 13 Ghost Challenge, you're supposed to gather 13 souls and then you're supposed to write the book of life for them and then, lure them out after once you've collected all the 13 souls and there's a bunch of other stuff you're going to do. We're going to get the 13 souls and what we are going to do is plant, like you're supposed to plant a flower for each one. What we're going to do is we're going to plant the plasma fruit trees, because I think that's going to look really eerie down here. So I've put out 13 pots down here for the plants. We've got the places where we're going to put the urns of our victims. And we have this lovely little cage where we're going to keep them. So this door, there is a door out here in this little alcove. This is locked for everyone except for the household. So they're the only ones that can go in and out. So we are going to put our victims in here. They're going to get stuck in there, but they can be let out so that Velma can feed and then we can like murder them and stuff like that. And I just added this like pool thing down here because I don't know. I don't know what I was really going for. That's really cool. Look at that. Anyway. And so then we have the science tables. So Fred does have a career. He is actually a minor crime lord. I promoted them so that it would be like they were slightly like not starting from the bottom. I'm not too concerned about money or anything like that. We can probably steal our victims' money and stuff like that. Who knows? We'll figure that out. So he's a minor crime lord. Shaggy doesn't have a job. Daphne doesn't have a job either. She should probably be an entertainer, but we might just have her go to like karaoke nights in the bar and stuff like that. I don't know. Velma is in the scientist career just because I wanted her to be able to use the science tables. Not sure really why we really need to use them, and then Scooby obviously doesn't have a career because animals don't have careers. So anyway, with the 13 Ghost Challenge, you have to get, I'm just reading this, blah, blah, blah. There are 13 essences captured in lyrical form in 13 lines, 13 essences, 7 deadly sins, and 6 ethereal truths. So we're going to use that portion of the 13 Ghost Challenge. Like I said, we're not doing 90% of the challenge. There's a lot to it. It's really in-depth. And I kind of wanted to do it. I actually created a sim to do it a long time ago, but I just never did. And I always was like, okay, I want to do it. I actually have, so on my wall of Post-its of all the series that I'm doing and everything like that, I have 13 Ghosts and I have Scooby-Doo, like Post-its. And then I'm like, well, I'm going to combine them. And then so, of course, the sim I created for the 13 Ghost Challenges. She might actually be floating around in the world because I really did like her, but who knows where she ended up. Anyway, so we have to get all of these sims with these essences, and there are certain conditions for them. So basically, like Lust, you want to get a sim that has the non-committal trait, and it says they must be a girlfriend or boyfriend. So that's perfect because, Daphne or Fred will be dating these sims mostly. Velma will be feeding off them, and Shaggy is really just here to kind of take care of us. So he's this poor bastard. Gluttony, you want to have someone with a glutton trait. Greed, materialistic trait. Sloth, lazy trait. Wrath is the hot-headed trait. Envy has the mean trait, but I'm thinking we can also throw in the jealous trait. I'm not sure if jealousy was a trait that was added later, because I know sometimes they add new traits, or if that's a custom trait that I have. I thought it was like a game trait. It might have been something that came out after this challenge was made. So I'm thinking for envy, we should probably get somebody with the jealous trait. We can do jealous or mean. Pride, snob trait. Mind, the genius trait. The body, the active trait. Heart, we need someone who's romantic and they have to be a boyfriend or girlfriend. For the soul, we have to get someone who has the music lover trait. Blood can be any trait, but they must be a son or daughter. Water is one shared trait and they must be your best friend. We're not going to kill anyone in the house. So, my thing about the blood trait is so you can basically so Daphne could get pregnant or Fred or Shaggy could knock someone up and then you have to kill your son or daughter. I'm not sure if I really want to do that because I'm okay with murdering Sims, but that seems a little harsh to me. As much as the children, like the toddlers and stuff, irritate me, I can't be like, oh, okay, you're only allowed to have the children for that in your house for 24 hours, and then you have to move them out. So if it was like Fred or Shaggy knocks someone up, then we later get them when they're a child or a teen and then murder them. But that just seems... We can do that. So let me know what you guys want to do. We're not going to work on that. That will be later on. But we could literally do it where one of them has to have a kid with someone, and then we kill that child when it's a child. So we have a child ghost. Kind of interesting. Because none of my Sims have ever died of anything other than old age, aside from me murdering them. Is he sick now? Listen, you asshole. I love the dogs who do have the hunting skill and stuff like that, and because they always bring you back stuff, but they're kind of a pain in the ass because they're always getting bitten. Can you actually harvest this they blew this shit up so big. Can I harvest this? So, and that's also why we have the gardening skill too, because we have to plant those plants. Let's have her water. You know what? Let's just have her tend garden. Hopefully she'll go and tend the other plants that are in the other thing for right now. So that's kind of what we're going to do with that. So we could do the son or daughter for the blood trait, or I was thinking we could find another vampire and kill another vampire. Because, again, I think this trait was written before... They blew the tree up. But the fruit only grows down here where the leaves should be. It looks so funny. And she's like, I'm just going to walk on the rock and I'm going to... Look, she's in the tree, guys. She's one with the tree. Be one with the tree, Velma. But yeah, so let's actually go into Cass. I'm going to bring them up in there so that you can see, and then you can see Velma's dark form because obviously, like I said, she's a vampire. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have them go out. We're going to have them find these Sims. We're going to keep them in a cage and then we're going to murder them. So, I have the MC Command Center in, and that does have a mod where you can be kill Sim by whatever. So we can kill them with different things. I don't think it really matters how we kill them, but, we're going to have them, and we're going to have... So I think what we want to do is make friends with somebody. Hey, you have this trait. We're going to get to know them, make friends with them, ask them to move in, then put them in our little prison. And Velma will feed on them, and while we're out there making friends with the next victim, and then we'll kill them when we're ready to move in, say, the next person. So Velma always has, a supply, and she doesn't have to feed off her friends. Although, she could also feed off Shaggy, because he's pretty much just there to cook and clean up after us. He's not neat, because he's a slob, but, it's gonna suck for him. And maybe when, the jungle pack comes out, we can get a skeleton made. I wonder if you can cheat those in. I want my Bone Hilda back, goddammit. Anyway. So... Obviously, you've seen Scooby. He only has one outfit, so here he is, up close. So he's mad looking. Because he's, the reverse Scooby, so I just completely did the opposite. So that's Scooby Dark. All right, so Velma. So this is her main outfit. She has tattoos. She has gloves. She always wears those gloves. I'm pretty sure they're on all of her outfits. And she's our mad scientist. Look at that face. I wanted her to look a little cross between a little bit Velma because of the red and orange, and there's a little goth in there because she's kind of a vampire, and a little bit steampunk with that glass, the monocle thing, just kind of do. I think she only has one outfit. Yeah, okay. We can give them more outfits later. But this is her formal wear, so they didn't really have anything that was red and orange, and I wanted to give her something that was kind of went with her kind of theme, so it's red and black. Velma Vampire is totally different. So here's her active wear. So again, I tried to keep the red and orange in her to keep her Velma-esque, So then she just has a red slip that she wears because obviously it's not going to be perfect, right, with the red and orange. And then here's her red and orange, freaking party wear. And then her swimwear is again red and orange. So there we go. And then this is her dark form. So dark Velma, I was didn't know what to do, so I kind of went and I kind of made her a little bit the opposite. So she wears a lot of white or lighter color clothing, and she definitely has a lot more scary tattoos. But she has this orange necklace to kind of link her to her original Velma self. The orange is the Velma thing. And of course, her hair is black and red. But she still has that damn monocle. And she still wears gloves. She can't get her hands dirty with filthy humans. So then this is her formal wear. It's the same dress she had, but of course it is white because I wanted to make her. I really wanted to give her like everything like light colored, as a vampire, but it didn't really work out with her main outfit, so that's why the pants are like a brownish color. And then her athletic wear is white. And this is black because I didn't have a really cute white one, and she's a vampire, so she needed to have a sexy outfit. She needed to have sexy sleepwear as a vampire. This is her party wear. So she's got some red accents, but I kept it mostly light. And then her swimwear, I didn't really. It's got some colors in it, but whatever. I did the best I could. So anyway. And then here is Fred. So he has got, his ascot. That was the best thing I could find. That was an ascot. That was for Fred. So his formal wear, because he had the white with the white and blue, and then the ascot was like that orangey kind of color or whatever. So I kind of tried to keep the colors similar as best I could. So he's got the blue and a little bit of orange in his this. It was was it orange or was it like a peachy orange color, like a pinky peachy weird? It was like the freaking 70s, so it was like a weird, but we worked the best we could within the Sims. So, and then so then his sleepwear, he actually has an arm tattoo too. You can't see it really. And this is his party wear. I'm not sure what my choice was for that. And then, his swimmer, just the blue. And Shaggy, of course. So we got his kind of, we didn't have cords, but we gave him the, cargo pants and the green and the red brown. Wasn't exactly brown, but because his pants were actually, they were like a reddish brown kind of color. It was, again, it was like the 70s. 1969, but it was the 70s, so whatever. So we did the best color-wise we could. So kind of kept the same theme in his formal wear. As athletic wear, we just kept the green as his main kind of focus, and then his puppy slippers. The green and then like the tan with a little bit of red. And the green and brown. So this suit obviously is like a city living full piece suit, so that was kind of worked color-wise. And then his green bathing suit. Well, he's got tattoos too. They all have tattoos, okay? And Daphne, we kept her with purple. So, of course, she's got her purple flower crown and all of her purple accessories. And she's got her little, like, upside down heart cheek tattoo. Her purple makeup. And this is her formal wear. It's black, but we got the purple accents in her shoes. She's going to have something sexy and fancy for formal wear. I didn't really have a good purple dress, I don't think. So I tried to keep purple in all of her stuff, and so this one just had some green accents, so that's fine. So I think no, it was pretty much just freaking purple. So her purple like night dress there with her hair down, and then this is like purple and green, so we kept the purple going on here, and then her purple bathing suit, and she's got a tramp stamp. Her tattoo's not on. Wait, is it not on everything? It's not on everything. I didn't realize that. I think it's because it's face makeup and not. Is it? Let's see. Was it face makeup? Why is it not? Why is it not on all of her? That's really freaking weird. Oh my god, this is freaking me out. Where did it come from? Guys, I don't even know. I don't know, but it's not on all the rest of her things, and I have. No, because you can't wear rings with those things, so it's not even like it's an accessory here. I have no freaking idea. If anybody knows, if anybody has that and knows what category it's under, because I have no freaking idea. I can't find it. And it's not under tattoos, which is the weirdest fucking thing ever. Or it could be hiding, because sometimes my game doesn't index things properly, so it could be hiding and I can't find it. It's freaking me out though, guys. Okay, anyway, we've looked for it enough. So, I was like, where do her clothes go? But anyway, so that's them. We'll figure out where the hell that tattoo came from, because it really should be on all of her outfits, but it's not. It's really weird. It's freaking me out. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. So the next episode we will come back and we will start on the hunt. We don't have any order that we're gonna do these in. I just know the blood one we'll do later just in case, so you guys can let me know, do you want us to actually like be terrible human beings and have Fred or Shaggy go out there, knock someone up, and then kill one of their kids? Or do you... Could you get out of the tree, girl? Where is Scooby? He's up here. Why is he pissed? He's uncomfortable because he needs to pee. Oh, we haven't trained him to go pee outside. So let's go take him for a walk. Friendly! Let's become companions because that's what we need to do. And we're going to more choices, pet care, go on a walk. We'll go on a short walk with him just to get him happy. And he should have food because I told Shaggy to fill a bowl. Did he? Okay, he did. So let's have them go for a walk. Look, I cheated some of their relationships around too, so I wish we could give Scooby skills, but we don't have that ability. Oh, we didn't give him... Shit. Let's go back into cast quickly when we end this, because I didn't give him a collar for his walking. I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that if you don't give them a walk outfit, it magically puts one on there for you. Like, can you just default it to, like, the normal, whatever I put on his everyday, unless I change it? Can we just do that? So. Anyway, I'll wrap this up here. So in the next part, we will come back and we will go out hunting. We'll go meet some town folk. And we'll see who's out there, meet some people, that kind of a thing. So we want to give him back his collar. We did the red and silver because his collar was turquoise and gold. So we kind of try to do opposites. So anyway, so yeah, I will wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.